Well, let's discuss this with Hajo Funke in Berlin. He's a professor of political science. Prof, it's good to speak to you on TRT World. What do you make of these protests that are taking place against a party like the AfD that is actually polling second nationally? And also, it's 3 months before regional elections in Germany. What does this tell us about the state of affairs there?
It's clearly a nationwide uproar against the right-wing extremist AfD. We never had it. It's one of the most influential demonstrations we have had and have in decades. So there's something going on to defend democracy against a wild extremist attempt to destroy the country and to bring millions out of the country, and that includes, of course, violence, even civil war, if they would come to power.
We speak about if they came to power, but since 2017, when they were first established, there's definitely been a rise in support for the AfD. And with these local elections coming up in the next few months, in Eastern Germany, they still have a lot of support. Given what we're seeing now with these anti-far-right extremism rallies, do you think that's going to influence those who do support the AfD?
It seems as if this is the case. We are at the beginning, 10 days since it has begun, to have these ever wider demonstrations, 500,000 today, in various cities, in Berlin and Frankfurt and Cologne and elsewhere. So there is something going on. So it won't stop. And although in the elections in September in Eastern German states, they are very much to a high degree supporting the AfD. I see some elements and polls that they begin to shrink their influence, that the AfD is shrinking. We don't know how far it goes, but with NGOs in various cities and still small cities, especially in the state of Thuringia, where this election in September, it shows that the Democrats are opposing, and even more than ever since the rise of the AfD. So in a very cautious way, I think the biggest problem that they will take power and disturb the country's maneuvering on various issues will not come. The power will not come, I think. We don't know now. It depends on the elections, but there are now a slim chance to avoid any coming to power by the AfD in one of the states.
Do you think that there's the possibility that legal action could be taken against the AfD for them to possibly be banned in Germany?
There's the chance to ban the party, and I think the party can be banned, but it may cost 2 or 4 years, according to what we have had in similar cases. So it doesn't make any difference in this year and the next year of the nationwide election. So there's a distance also in this movement to ask for a ban, because it's not supportive for that what's going on now as a kind of civil movement against the right-wingish party.
Professor Hajo Funke, really appreciate your analysis, speaking to us there from Berlin. Thank you very much.